Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the deluxe otomo series, Ichi, Poanmaru from Shuriken Sentai Ninninger. I'm actually just going to use the Japanese names because I feel like it. Yeah, so Japanese numbering. So this will be otomo series Ichi, meaning 1. But yeah, this is the first auxiliary otomo that they get, and comes with a few things: poanmaru and the otomo shuriken, which, just like the origami, the auxiliary origami from Shinkenger, the shurikens are attached on the body somewhere. It'll be a little bit more evident when I get into it. First, we're taking a look at the box, of course. Small affair, really. So in front of the box, we got poanmaru. It's humanoid mode and the combination for shuriken Jinpaon. The side just has it by itself. The combination is on the other side. Top has shuriken Jinpaon. Bottom has poanmaru. And back is everything that this thing does. So we'll take a look at the shuriken first. The shuriken is stored in the center of the head, right here. So to take it off, you just take the head off and detach the shuriken, and then put the head back in there. In the meantime, that looks weird, but I will put that back on later. Then flip the face down, and that is here is the otomo shuriken poanmaru version. This is the first green colored shuriken that we get. It's also the first 3-bladed shuriken. Again, with its own stylized ends. You can remove the shuriken by holding down the button and releasing it. And then you can just have the core. This is a silver colored core, and it has the face that for what will be shuriken Jinpaon. And if we flip this up, this is actually the kanji for elephant, Zo, I think. And you actually get a safari-like background. Yeah. I need to wipe my face. So yeah. And then attach the shuriken. So, unlike the regular otomo shuriken, we only get 3 noises. Now, the 2 extra noises we get are an attack and the announcement. And it'll cycle back to. So with that in mind, we'll take a look. We'll take out our Ninja Ichibanto. Attach the poanmaru shuriken. We'll start with the waza. Next is the shokan. So, putting the shuriken back in place. Here we have poanmaru, which is based on a Thai elephant. This is very nice. You got, some. It's standard is green plastic, but you also got like nice gold and silver paint. And then what I really like is the shiny blue eyes that it has. Trunk is PVC. and so is the blades of the shuriken. Everything else is ABS. And the stylized ends on the shurikens actually extend to these parts, making it look like a zigzag pattern, which is very nice. Tail back here. Top up here, that'll be the head for its humanoid mode. I wish that was hidden a lot better. Actually, I wish the head could rotate so that this head wouldn't be visible. It kind of looks like it's wearing like a cloth over its backside, which goes into it being a Thai elephant. And mostly, its power would be to suck up things and shoot them out again. So, yeah. That's pretty much what he does in the show. Only posability you get is the front legs. That's all the posing options that you get out of this thing. Unfortunately, he's not big on posing, which is a crying shame, I should say. Personally, I think they could have extended the boundaries. Ignore the noise in the background. Anyway, to set him up for his humanoid mode, take off the head, take off the shuriken. We don't need the shuriken for this form, which is kind of a shame. I wish they could have incorporated the shuriken into its humanoid mode, but they didn't. Take off the back legs, and then stand it up. Flip out the face, which get a closer look at it because it's gonna get covered up soon. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it looks like some sort of kind of warrior like design. I'm not sure what you would call it. Does look kind of cool though. Anyway, put the head back on. And it kind of gives them fists, which are constantly at a bent position. And then you attach the back legs to the shoulders to give him over-the-shoulder cannons, which is always nice. And yes, surprisingly, he can stand on his own, even with those things protruding from his backside. And here we have his humanoid mode. Very nice. Again, you only get the posability in the legs and then the joints. I was like, I guess I can't bend backwards, but you can bend it forward if you want to kind of have them running at you. I don't know. Not much posing options. Poanmaru actually has a little bit more posing options than this guy, but I don't have him yet. Anyway. Yeah, very nice. I do like the head sculpt a lot, except I don't know what the head sculpt represents, though. Like, they always represent something, but for poanmaru, I could never figure out what it looked like. But I guess that really doesn't matter. And I really wish they would have put the shuriken somewhere on this guy when he was like this, because none of the otomo in human mode use their shurikens, which is kind of a crying shame. The best thing I could have thought of was make it also a stand, but it doesn't make for a good stand. Maybe some do, but this one doesn't. And one of them is a bad idea in the long run, but yeah, whatever. But with that aside, all's left to do is combine them with shurikenjin. So we will do that right away as soon as I bump up the camera. Okay. So bring in shurikenjin. Now to prep shurikenjin, actually, I'm not going to prep you yet. We're going to prep poanmaru first. So to prep poanmaru, we take off the the shoulder cannons, and have him in a sitting position, and that's pretty much it. Now for shuriken, you do a little bit more. First, you take out the sword and the shield. Just have these off to the side. And then you take off the otomo shuriken and set this to the side as well. Take out Shinobi Maru from the driver's seat and revert him into his arm formation. However, instead of making him the left arm, we're going to make him the right arm. Like that. There we go. But you're probably wondering, well, what do you do with this thing? Well, cool thing is, remember this tab that was in the back of the back/bottom of Dump Maru? Well, you can actually store the arm there. It does look a little weird. In fact, I wish it could have hid the fist better. I tried doing it like this, but it looked weird with a wheel sticking out. So, it's your choice how you want it. Now, to put in poanmaru, his arms don't move, so there are two ways you can do this. First, you can just kind of dunk him in there, stick him in head first, and hopefully have him grab the handles, and you also need to push the ears forward, because there's not enough room to support it, unfortunately. That would have been cool if it could, because it would have looked a little bit better. Which, this one is hard for me. I did it on myself earlier, but now when it does do something like that, but then I didn't get the other one in, which is where it comes into the second option. You take off the head and then set the levers to the right setting, and then when you're done, put the head back in place. And if I can have this working with me, that'd be great. There we go. And now he's holding on to the handles. Now, his weapons are these things, what were the back legs of its elephant mode. The shoulder cannons of its humanoid mode will become axes for its gatai mode. Now, for him to hold these, you need to take this little lever here, pull it out, and you get these tabs, one on each side, and put them in the hands with the axes facing inward. And those are the pound axes. And now, to finish it off, take the otomo shuriken, flip the face forward, and cue the music. If I can straighten the head out. There is shuriken pound. If I could let this sit still, that'd be great. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. So very nice. It adds green as the accent color. One thing that I like about shuriken pound is the head. The head, not only does it look kind of cool, it actually covers up most of the space left behind. For example, if I had the regular otomo shuriken on here, let's plug that in for a minute, you'll notice that there's kind of a gap, and I never really liked that. This is the only one that doesn't have a gap to my knowledge, and it looks cool. It actually looks like it has like a full-on face instead of it being cut off. And the best thing about this form is that you can't actually tell, unlike Shinobi Maru, you cannot tell that that is actually a person because of the elephant's head that is sticking out. you'll just think it has like an elephant's head as sort of a decoration. So that kind of it gives it the illusion that no one's piloting it in it, even though there is clearly someone in there. Where the hell did that come from? Where the hell did this come from? I don't care. Yeah, and of course it has 2 axes, which is always cool. I do like how they were able to store the dump Maru arm, except one thing I do wish, somehow it's actually managed to balance on its own quite well. I guess if you, as long as you don't apply too much pressure to the back. One thing I do wish is that they could have covered up the fist with something, like put something over it, because you can't really hide the fist like that, because it looks weird because of the damn wheel sticking out. Like that it looks fine, but the wheel sticking out. But oh well. Oh well, what can you do? I really like this form a lot. This is actually my favorite of the otomo forms, as far as the auxiliary ones go. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Oh yeah, and also you can get the finisher sound effect if you hit the button again. Anyways, that is pretty much it. Poanmaru is actually a pretty cool otomo to add to your collection. And I really do like Shuriken Pao, and it's actually my favorite form that Shuriken has. Unfortunately, he doesn't use it that often anymore. Womp womp. But, oh well, I'm happy that it's still a thing. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Take care. Whoosh.